The straight leg calf raise. This is an exercise that will allow us to put emphasis on the calf muscle that runs from the heel past the knee joint. This can be an excellent exercise to help us protect both the ankle joint and the knee joint. To perform the straight leg calf raise, all we need to do is find space on a wall and get ourselves far enough away from the wall that will allow our ankle to go through its full range of motion. What I mean by this is that in the bottom position, my heel shouldn't be touching the ground. Once I find this position, I can go up into a squeeze by pressing into the big toes, and then I will control myself back down into that fully loaded stretch position. Up and squeeze, down, stretch. Up, squeeze, down, stretch. Now, if you find that the ankles can't quite tolerate that fully loaded bottom position of the movement, we can perform this in a regressed manner. To regress this movement, I will just position myself closer to the wall, perform the movement in the exact same way where I go up and squeeze and down to the bottom, but I won't get into that fully loaded stretched position, not just yet. To continue progressing this movement, you will just move yourself farther and farther away from the wall until you can get into the fully loaded position where the heels will not touch the ground. Now, should you be strong enough to perform this movement, but you're finding your heels are touching the ground anyway, you're probably running into one of two problems. The first problem is you could just be too close to the wall and performing it in the regressed manner. The second problem I find people run into is they get plenty far enough away from the wall, but they keep their hips too high in the air. You can see if my hips are high in the air, my heels touch the ground, I don't get fully loaded in the bottom position of this movement. So I will just squeeze the glutes to put myself into that plank position, heels peel up off the ground, and again, I press into the big toes to get into the pause, and I control myself back down into the stretch.